What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another drawing tutorial. Akatsuki member Hidan today in his death ritual form. I don't know what it's officially called. Is it like his immortal form or something like that? So, I think I've drawn Hidan just sort of normal, his face. I thought I'd give this a go because it is pretty cool. I remember watching this when it came out first. It was kind of a wicked fight. So, let's go. Landscape page. Use a pencil and an eraser. And hit pause if I go too fast. Pause the video and try have fun. Let's go. So center point to my page about here. We're going to come up over to the right. Start with his eye shapes, his eyelid lines, right? So kind of black eyes, but we'll go. So center up over to the right. We'll go diagonal first. And they kind of tilt down. So they go like down this way. That. And then they tilt down again, and then they go in, and then back up to the tear duct that way. Right, so unusual shape, right? Kind of tilted down, and he's kind of looking down at us, so his like head is tilted back. So we got like his iris. Circle like that, touching the bottom eyelid, and his pupil in the middle. Then the other eye, so the width of that eye fits in between, and then the next eye starts kind of there, right? So this fits in here, and then the next eye will go down again, back in. Right, and then up and under, over to there. And then his iris, again, circle coming out from the bottom eyelid, around like so, and his pupil in there. Right, so then there's no eyelid lines, there's just these frowning lines for his eyebrows, right? So this just curves down and up to there, and then add a silver or gray section to color in. And then you do the same thing here. Like so. Could be maybe like some lines in the nose here. So yeah, we'll just add, so his nostrils are just down here, so his head's tilted back, right? So you just add these sort of upside down V's right here like this for his nostrils. We can kind of see up into his nose, right, like that. And then his mouth, so he's smiling, right? So it curves across this way and curves up one side more than the other, right? There might be some lines just around his eyes here as well. I think he needs eyelid lines. I'm going to give him eyelid lines. They're not in the picture, but I'm going to give him those lines. And then comes down, mouth comes down the side, much longer on this side, and then joins over here. And then we got some sharp teeth, like his canine just here on the edge, and this will like bump across, but won't go the whole way across. Bottom lip line across there, and then his chin quite far down because we've got like a head tilt, right? Eyebrows to his nostrils is about the same as nostrils to, say, the center of his chin. So this whole space will bring it down to the middle of his chin. So you got to go down just a little bit further. It's because his head is tilted back. Right, so here, say at the top of his eyebrows to his nostrils, we'll bring it to about the middle of his chin. You just add a little bit more. And then nostrils to his bottom lip is about the same as bottom lip. This line just underneath it, see here, nostrils to here, about the same as here to chin. So that's about halfway between here and here. That's the perspective we're dealing with in proportions, right? And then you can try your jaw up like so. Now normally the jaw will kind of go up to where the mouth is, but because his head is tilted backwards, it's underneath. And then his side of his face comes up this way. Like that. And then above that we have his sideburn. And again, see the way the sideburns are below his eyes? Because his head is tilted back and he's looking down at us. His ears come out from there. Ears, again, kind of in line with his the bottom of his eye there. Same on this side. And then ear lines inside. Easiest way to start is like this letter J. See, like that. Then if you want, you can add more. Like so. His hairline comes around from the sideburn. Like so, and it can be sort of a jaggedy line if you want, you know, you can go like zigzag like this. And then it goes to a V in the center of his forehead. And generally speaking, eyebrow to top of his forehead is about the same as eyebrow to nose. There, the tip of his nose. So here to here is about the same as here to here. And then you'll add the zigzags across. Like that. So rest of his hair then just kind of goes around like this. It can be bumpy, it doesn't have to be perfectly smooth because it is hair, you know. So this goes around the top of my page, down like that. And then you can add texture lines and things inside here. Now on his face, he's got like this skull-like thing going on. So we've got a circle here in the middle. And then he has these curved lines that go down to his eyebrow, corner of his eyebrow. And then these go down towards the sideburn again. And then this goes up towards his eye. About the same here. Oh no, it's only on one side, is it? Interesting. So he's not symmetrical, is he? Or did they draw it wrong? Oh yeah, it's only on one side. Okay. So it's only on one side. So this line right here is not on this side. It goes this way. So it's different. It comes down to a spike here. Right, like that. And then we'll just go back up here and finish the bits around his eye. So around his eye here, we've got this black line. There. And then around his eye on this side. There. And then on his nose. So we got, so coming up around his nostrils here, we got lines like that. And then we go up, sides. Up here. And then they go to like a spike down. Spike there. And then he has stuff around his mouth, so comes up, across, top of his lip, to there, like that. And then we have this grey box just here, like so. So And that's all the lines on his face. And then so his neck comes down from his jaw. There. And then hairlines hanging down behind his neck. Like so. Then his headband hanging around his neck. And then this comes down. Like so. And maybe like Adam's apple. Like that. And the rest of the headband comes down around. Again. You might have some faux lines going around there. And then the metal plate. So 2 curved lines, top line joining them, and then this comes around the bottom. There. And then we got edge lines, just to make it look sort of 3D. And then his scratched out symbol. You could do that with double line if you wanted to make it look like it was actually scratched in. I can't with these thick markers because they just bleed together and become a black blobby mess. So I just do them like that, it's easier. And then this curves around. Like so. I have tried to go around, but it doesn't work. Need a really fine pen for it. And right, so his in this form, right, so we've got half of his Akatsuki cloak sort of ripped off, right, so it goes that way, and then it's kind of ripped and torn back here. So you just do all these zigzag lines. You can do this any way you want. It doesn't have to be like mine. I'm not even being careful. I'm just doing that. And then this goes that way, right, and then the cloak shoulder, right. On a male character, the width of his shoulders is about the width of his face or his head, right? So the shoulder will go down here. See that? So like width of his face or his head, see? Out. That'll be like the edge of his deltoid muscle, the top shoulder muscle, okay? Now his arms are kind of outstretched, so it'll stop sort of here. And then his arm goes off this way. And then we have some lines like so. Now, a female character might be like a little bit skinnier, but he's male, so shoulder there. So we've got like trapezius. You can see more of it there because it's ripped, right? And then, so the edge of his shoulder will be about here. Deltoid. So you have roughly 3 heads, say between here and here. So 1, 2, 3 in that space. And then his tricep goes off that way. And then we can see like another deltoid muscle there. His chest, like so. Center line for his chest will be sort of here, kind of. Might have some muscle fiber lines. And then he's got sort of armpit kind of stuff, bicep here. And then he has skull and skeleton lines on this. So collarbones are white, go up here. Same on this side, white, go up behind there. This comes down. His arm, so another white sort of patch goes down his arm there. One comes across his chest. All these white bones, it's like your Day of the Dead stuff. That's everything. That is how to draw Hidan. Of course, if you want. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.